as we get set for this 5th of the 6-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the San Antonio Missions. First pitch coming up right after this. Jesse Schultens, a Californian-born right-hander, will get the starting assignment. And so far, we are about ready to go for baseball play here tonight. About ready to go in the top of the first inning. Here is Patrick Frick to step in first for the night for Arkansas. And we are about ready to go. In 3 words, let's play ball. And here is the first pitch by Jesse Schultens, and we are underway at 7:05 here tonight. No balls, 1 strike as we are getting ready to go here tonight. And the pitch. That one is fouled and away, and the count now 0-2. Arkansas at San Antonio, Frisco at Tulsa. Corpus Christi playing the Rockhounds tonight out there in good old West Texas in Midland. Amarillo at Springfield, and Wichita at Northwest Arkansas. That one fouled and away, 0-2, still holding on. No balls, 2 strikes. Fair skies, 78 degrees is our current temperature. And right there, strike 3 called, as Schultens will get the first strikeout of the night. So doing good here tonight. I'm also in the booth by my partner, Bob. Good evening. Good evening, Jonathan. Welcome in, one and all, to our Saturday night live broadcast here in San Antonio. Hope everybody is doing good, and hope everybody had a good day today. So if you're coming out to the ball game, make sure that you get your tickets for tomorrow and also in our next upcoming homestand. That is right. Up in center is James Wood as he gets in shallow left field out of the center field area and makes the play for 2 away. Well, Bob, we are seeing these guys. The Arkansas Travelers are in a 5-game losing streak. And so far, what do they have to do to come back in this one? Well, you got to put the ball in play. Did you ever hear that old saying? The ball cannot play you. Don't let the ball play you. You have to put the ball in play. Yes, that's right. I have heard that before. Here's Jack Larson now as he comes in. Takes a cold strike 1. 2 away, nobody on here in the top of 1 for Arkansas. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch in for a cold strike 2. Nothing and 2. And a swing and a miss. And that is 2 strikeouts to Schultens. And that will do for this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And we go to the bottom half of the first. Coming up, no score. Devin Sweet, a right-hander from North Carolina, will get the starting assignment. 5'11", 183 pounds, and age 25 for the Arkansas Travelers here tonight. Bottom half of the first, C.J. Abrams coming in as we are about ready to get underway here in the bottom of 1. And now here is the pitch, and that one just outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Sweet from Greensboro, North Carolina. He was born on September 6, 1996 in his home. Went to college in North Carolina Central. And, ooh, ouch, that one got him. And that's going to be a runner at first after a hit. That's going to bring in C.J. Hinojosa. Average of 674 over an opposition of 1,015. No balls and one strike. And that one is down and outside. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike the count. And that one is lined up in the center field for a base hit. So far with 2-1, Arkansas getting threatened just a little bit. And that's going to bring in the right fielder, Joshua Mears. Mears coming in. And chopped foul as that change up. And the count now, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike the count. Beautiful Saturday night in this ball game. And that one is just outside. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Sweet getting a little shaken up. He's got a runner on first after getting hit, but that guy's out there on second base. And then a base hit that comes in into center. So we got first and second now with nobody out. And now here is the 1-2, and that one hit high in the air, up in center. And tagging the runner from second to third. And in on that high fly. You got corners loaded up. And that is 1 away. And now time for the starting lineups for the home side. And so far, Bob, these guys doing really well as they've pretty much taken 4 games out of this series. Yeah, so far they're doing pretty good. Might I add that these guys put the ball in play. Like I said, don't let the ball play you. You got to play the ball. The ball has to be put in play regardless of which direction it goes. It could go in left or right or center or anywhere. I mean, it's got to be put in play. Don't let the ball play you. Play the ball. Put it in play and make sure that you know which way it goes to get in for some line drives. Right there, 2 balls, no strikes, as that one is 89 miles an hour by the 2-seam fastball. Sweet looking at first and third, and so far keeping guys right there. Curveball and 1 strike. 2-1, and that one is hit high in the air. And that one's going to get down. 1 run scores, 2 run score. And that's going to be a 2-run triple. San Antonio gets on the board first. And my goodness, they really hit that ball and left center. That was a pretty good well hit. Indeed. You know what I was telling you? The ball has to be put in play. Of course, Bob, we all know what you said. And that one is right there. Up to first to run in to score on a ground ball. And San Antonio will have 3 runs in this half inning. So with 2 away, here's Augustin Ruiz. Ruiz coming in. And now the pitch. And that one's going to be lined right up the center, and that goes in for a base hit. So far, so good here tonight. As the missions continue to pile up the runs and hits. So far in the bottom of 1, 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors. And now here is the hot corner third baseman, Olivier Basabe, as he takes a cold strike 1. And a pitch. And that one hit high in the air, and uh-oh, look at it fly. It is out of here. And home run by Olivier Basabe. And 103.8 miles an hour, a 419. Big one. As that one, without a doubt, is gone. Boy, and he hit that ball high in the air on a 418-footer. So San Antonio scores 5 times in this half inning. And now here is Thomas Malone as he takes a cold strike 1. Arkansas just letting it down in this series. They've been so far outmatched by good pitching and so far getting outrun by good batters. Yes, and that is the cause of why Arkansas last lost 4 nights in a row. And you can see why that the Travelers have really just getting it through their skin is seeing how badly they got beat the last 4 nights in a row. And right there in left field that gets down, another base hit. And so far the manager is looking at the Arkansas starter for the Travelers, giving up 5 runs on 5 hits, and so far he is responsible for everything. And gotta say, the managers do not like a pitcher giving up that many runs. 1 ball, no strikes, and that one just outside. It's 2-0. 2-0. And that one is right there. Finally put an inning to a retired, as that will do it. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the top of the second, and we have a San Antonio score of 5-0. Darrell Gomez coming in as he strides in. Here is the pitch, and that one is just inside, and the count now 0-1. Mission's on a roll. If they get 5 here tonight in a 6-game series, then so far Missions will have 1 more game. If they shut out Arkansas, then fans out there in North Little Rock, they get very upset. Well, if you were having a good pitching performance, you got to realize that in the game of baseball, pitching is a very important role for the team. You know, you got to have an excellent pitch performance by both sides. You can't just have one side that does all the pitching. It is both sides. And agreed on that one. High in the air, up in left center is Thomas Malone as he makes the play. And there is 1 away. So a runner at first still holds on. And that'll bring in Marcus Wilson. Top of 2, San Antonio 5, Arkansas 0. Arkansas looking for their road victory here tonight. Trying to win 1 or 2 before they go home and play Northwest Arkansas back in North Little Rock. That one out there, and a changeup, and the count now 0-2. So still hanging on that no balls and 2 strikes. Pitch here. And high in the air. Up there, Rodriguez makes the play, and he's got 2 away. So Schulten still having his 2 strikeouts. And so far, everybody in attendance, we need 10 Ks for breakfast from our proud sponsor, Whataburger. Pitch here, and the count now is 0-1. Also, our new proud sponsor, they have signed a 9-year agreement. It is the Texas Lottery. And so far tonight, we are going to get with 1 lucky section on lottery tickets. And so far, I hope everybody enjoys winning some money for once. Well, we go to the bottom half of the second. And now here is Devin Sweet. Devin Sweet coming in as he versus off C.J. Abrams for the bottom of the home half of 2. Boy, and I gotta say, giving up 5 runs in the last inning, Arkansas managers do not look happy about the starter. Well, it is a struggling thing when you give up that many runs and you know that time at the end could run out if you burn your 27 outs. Here's the pitch. And that one a swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2. Outside, and that will even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, tonight we got lucky section 100. 100 behind home plate. Sections 1 through 6 getting scratch-offs. And they are tonight's Texas Lottery winners. And now bring in C.J. Hinojosa. Boy, I gotta say, it's pretty nice that you come in and you can win scratch-offs. Maybe win a couple $1,000 on those scratch-offs. That's pretty nice. So 2 balls and no strikes to count. You know, if you want to pay off debt, you can pay off debt. Or if you want to pay for a car, you know, pretty much you can. Right there high up in the left center. And for route number 2, or whatever you use the money for, I mean, it don't matter what. But let's ask Bob. Bob, yes, go ahead, John. If you were a Texas Lottery winner, what would you do with the money? Well, if I won $1 million, let's say I would take a vacation after the off season and just relax. Agreed. Me and my roommate Benny, we would do that too. Yeah? Yeah. I mean, we would relax. We wouldn't have to worry about working. I mean, so far we are taken care of. Out there in right field, the right fielder has it, and he makes a play, and that's a 1-2-3 inning, as that will be the side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the top of the 3rd, and San Antonio leads the ball game 5-0. Alberto Rodriguez coming in. He strides up for the top half of the 3rd inning for Arkansas. And here's the pitch from Jesse Schultens, I should say. Jesse. 0-1. And that one is fouled off, and the count now 0-2. Looking for the 3rd strikeout. And that means we are nearing the halfway point of getting in there. Pitch here. And that one hit high in the air. And that will go out of play in the picnic area. So no balls and 2 strikes. Pitch here, and that one. Again, it fouls it off. No balls and 2 strikes to count. Still hanging on is Alberto Rodriguez. Rodriguez, the pitch. And that one lined up in the center field, and that's a base hit. So far, the 2nd of the night, as Arkansas is trying to come back and claw their way in this one. And that's going to bring up the 9 batter, Joseph Odom. Odom coming in. The pitch here, in for a code strike 1, as Jesse delivers that one in the strike zone. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of 3rd. San Antonio holding a 5-run deficit. 0-1. in for a cold strike 2. Well, and fans really starting to feel at ease. If San Antonio wins tonight, Arkansas would be in a 6-game losing streak, and San Antonio would be in a 5-game winning streak. Well, that one will go straight to Jesse Schultens, the 3rd strikeout of the evening. And we are looking for 10 Ks for breakfast, courtesy of a 10 strikeouts. So free breakfast on the bun. Well, it tastes good every morning. Get up and have a sausage, egg, and cheese on a bun. Just tastes good. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first, 1 away. Top of 3. Pitch here, in for a cold strike 2. Looking for back-to-back Ks. And now the pitch, 0-2. And that one is fouled. So still hanging on at no balls to 2 strikes. Nothing at 2. And that one is just outside, close to the strike zone. Count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes for the leadoff batter, Patrick Frick. And that one hit high in the air. Mears looking at it and will not make the play. He will allow that one to go foul. Tomorrow, the finale of the 6-game set. And the pitch. And strike 3. And make that 4 strikeouts. And so far, good enough right there. Looking for strikeout number 5. And Levy talking with the home plate umpire. I don't know what it is, but hopefully it's nothing important. I bet he's saying, well, hello, how you doing? Pitch here. In for a cold strike. Looking for 5 Ks out of the 10K challenge. Here's a 1-1. In for a cold strike. 1 more, and so far Schultens getting ready to look for 5 Ks out of the 10K breakfast deal. And that one is going to land right there, and that will go as a base hit up in right field. And now Arkansas has the corners loaded up with 2 away. And in, Jack Larson. Larson's coming in. And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike. So the count now is 0-1. Larson striked out down first. He is 0 for 1. Nothing in 1. And a swing and a miss. So 1 more right here. And Schultens could get 5 Ks. 5 Ks in the 10K challenge for a free breakfast on a bun. And a swing and a miss. And right there, 5 strikeouts. And that will do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, and San Antonio leads it 5-0. James Wood, 1 for 1. RBI and triple and run. And that one hit high in the air. Up in center field. As the center fielder will run after it and make the play for out number 1.
The batter, number 21.
Here is Yorman Rodriguez, 0 for 1, a ground out RBI. So far, a beautiful night for the ball game, and underway the bottom half of 3 this evening. So far, 1 ball, no strikes. Time now 7:47 on this beautiful Saturday night. And that one line high in the air, that will go out of play. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike. And that one right there. And the count now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Also, other proud sponsors, proud announcers, shall you say. We got Taco Bell. And also, well, Texas Lottery and Whataburger. So 3 proud sponsors every Saturday home game. This season, you could be a lucky fan in a section. Right there up in center right, as that will be a 1-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Agustin Ruiz. Ruiz coming in, and the pitch is in the middle for a code strike 1. So, John, let me ask you this question. If you won the Texas Lottery, what would you do? Well, if I won, I would pretty much conserve the money. And yes, I would pretty much be doing that. Ken Murphy, a right-hander warming up in the Arkansas bullpen. I mean, it's nice. You have money for a rainy day. Say your car breaks down or you got a flat tire. You got money to fix that flat. Right there up in left field, and that is going to be 2-1. And so far, the base hits continue to pile in. And that's going to be it for the Arkansas starter, Devin Sweet. Getting relieved out of this ball game, giving up way too many runs and hits. And yes, he could be on the losing end if this ball game goes to the missions. Ken Murphy, a right-hander coming in from the bullpen, a pitch reliever. Get the starting assignment here to get things back on track and put the train on the rails. And the pitch. And that one is outside. It's 1 ball, no strike as he throws his first pitch of a pitch reliever. Basabe, 2-run home run, and the first he is 1 for 1. So far, Basabe this year in the 2022 year, he winning the Gold Glove. And that's kind of nice. When you win a Gold Glove, you feel like you're being honored by your teammates. And that's exactly what you are. You're honored by a lot of your fans and your family too. Well, right there, that will go a 3-6-4 double play as that will end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. As we go to the top half of the 4th, the Missions lead 5-0. Darrell Gomez, 1 for 1 single in the 2nd inning. Lead the top of the 4th inning. And hold everything, folks. We're going to have an intentional walk. And so far, that's going to put the runner at first.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that's going to bring in Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1. Fly out in the 2nd. Got a runner at first after the intentional walk. And in for a code strike. And the count now 0-1. Looking for 6 Ks in this 10K challenge. Pitch here. That one fouled and away. And the count now is 0-2. Nothing at 2. And that one hit high in the air. Up in left field is Tyler Malone. And he makes the play. And running back to first is the intentional walk. And there is one away.
The center fielder, Marcus
The center fielder is Marcus Wilson. He is 0 for 1. A pop out in the second. Top of the 4th inning. The pitch. And that one high in the air, and that will go foul. So the count now 0-1. Nothing and 1. In for a code strike. The count now is 0-2. Schulten's looking for 6 Ks. 6 Ks. In the 10K breakfast on a bun. High in the air, and that one out of play. So the count now is 0-2. 0-2. And that one hit there. Basabe for 1. And right to first, a double play. As that will do for this half inning. A 3-6-4 double play as that one gets hit to Olivier. To second and to 1 on that one. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 intentional walk. And that will do it for this half of the 4th inning. So left fielder is Thomas Malone as he strides up. And he's going to hit a high fly in the air. Out there in left center field, and he takes the play for out number 1. Boy, San Antonio really doing good here tonight. Looking for a 5th victory in the series. So here in the box now, Michael Cantu. Cantu coming in, and that one is going to be hit right back to the mound, right to first, and he gets him. And there is 2 quick outs.
The shortstop, CJ.
That's going to bring in CJ Abrams. He's 0 for 1, hit by pitch and a run. The leadoff batter tonight, also Gold Glove of 2022, is the shortstop. Gotta say, pretty good. We had 2 winners, and also in 2023, we are expected to have another election where 2 more prospects will get in for Gold Gloves. And right there, that will end the inning as that one gets hit to first. Well, John Scamby and Chris Singleton will be live on Tuesday night, May 24th. As San Antonio Missions take on the Frisco Rough Riders there in Frisco, Texas. So here is the pitch as we are ready to go here in the top half of the 5th inning. As that will be no balls and 1 strike. Tomorrow's game time, 1 o'clock. As we wrap up our 6-game series against the Arkansas Travelers. Looking for 6 Ks in the 10K breakfast on a bun. And that one is a changeup, and the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. So you take this coupon for 10 Ks for breakfast to your local Whataburger, and it's no purchase necessary. 1-2. And that one hit high in the air. Malone running after it, and he lets that one go in foul territory. So it's still holding on at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. And that one popped foul. So still holding on at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. High in the air. Out of play. Tanner Kierwer coming in. Kierwer. Pitch here. A swing and a miss. And make that 6 Ks out of 10 for breakfast. And looking for 7 Ks. And now here's Alberto Rodriguez as he comes in, takes a cold strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. 1 for 1 single in the 3rd. That was Rodriguez. Looking for 7 Ks. 7. right there and in for a cold strike. And the count now 0-2. I have to remind myself that we have 6 Ks looking for 7. 0-2. And that one hit high in the air, and that will go out of play. 3 balls, 53 strikes, total of 56 for the starter, Jesse Schultens. And a pitch. And that one hit high in the air. Malone looks at it and cannot make the play, as that will go foul. Looking for 7 Ks. The pitch. And that one hit high in the air. Out in left field is Tyler Malone. And that will be out number 2.
The batter, the catcher.
So here's the catcher, Joseph Odom. Strikeout in the 3rd inning. The pitch. And right to Rodriguez, as that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. CJ Hinojosa coming up for San Antonio right after this. Well, about ready to go for the bottom of the 5th. Hinojosa strides up to the plate. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch here, and a swing and a miss, and the count now is 1-1. Go ahead and we'll give some scores in just a little bit. So far, right there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and Murphy gets 1. And that is out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder.
That's going to bring in the right fielder, Joshua Mears. Mears coming in the bottom of the 5th inning, and that one is fouled and away, but called for a strike 1. So 0 for 2, 2 flyouts by Joshua. Boy, and I bet he was trying to hold that fly right there. And right there, a slider, and the count now 0-2. Gonna say a swing and a miss. He should have held that one back. And instead it will go foul. So right there, that will be 2 away. And so far could be another 1-2-3 inning. San Antonio still holds this ball game by 5 runs. And so far Arkansas being shut out by the 5 runs. James Wood 1 for 2. Triple RBI and a run. So far all 5 runs have been earned. And that one a swing and a miss, and the count now is 0-1. Gotta say, Arkansas in a little bit of a shock. They lost the first 4 games on the road. And so far this could be the 5th game of the 6-game series that they could also lose. Well, I mean, it could be a time for a revival. If you could come back and get some runs on the board, then that would be great too. I mean, if they could just focus past Matan mentality, I mean, you wouldn't have this much trouble trying to put the ball in play. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a pitch, and a swing and a miss. And right there, that will end the half of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And we go to the top half of the 6th inning. Mission's lead 5-0. Patrick Frick is 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts. Looking for strikeout number 7 in this one. And that one is going to be hit up and to right, and that will get down for extra bases. Going from first to second and in on a no-out double is number 90. And now here is Justin Levy. Levy coming in. And that one hit high. So far, Jesse trying to get us free breakfast. He's got 6 strikeouts, looking for 7. And boy, do you hear my stomach grumbling? I think I'm ready for a breakfast on a bun already. So right there, that will go foul. So in the count now, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. There we go. And that is 7 Ks. We need 10 Ks for breakfast. 10 Ks from our proud sponsor, Whataburger. And now here's Jack Larson as he strides in. Takes a cold strike 1. So 7 Ks. We need 8 Ks. And the pitch right there, that one will get foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 1 away. Top of 6, San Antonio 5, Arkansas nothing. Pitch here. That one fouled and away. And protecting the plate from getting striked out. And Schulten's getting his 8th. Looking for 8 strikeouts. And that one is foul. So 8 strikeouts out of the 10 breakfast on the bun coupon. And you take that coupon. And most likely you take it with no purchase necessary for breakfast on a bun. And that one high fly. And that's going to put a runner at third on that fly out.
Now batting, number 1.
So here is Darrell Gomez. He's 1 for 1, single in the second. Looking for 8 Ks is Jesse Schultens. And a swing and a miss. It's no balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. In for a cold strike. 1 more strike, make it 8 Ks. 8 Ks for breakfast. And a swing and a miss. And he gets his 8th one. And that is 8 Ks for breakfast. Well, we go to the bottom half of the 6th. The Missions continue to lead by 5 runs.
Leading off for the Mission,
Yorman Rodriguez, 1 for 2, single RBI. Coming in. So far, so good. Here's the pitch, and that one is lined right to third. And right to first as they get them down for the first out of the inning.
now batting, the designated hitter, Augustin.
And now here is Augustin Ruiz, 2 for 2 and 2 singles. Run in is also included. Sun already set, a beautiful night. Clouds now starting to clear out as we have a mostly clear evening. Gotta love how it is during the evening. We have a cooler temperature, not like day games. Day games are horrible. So far, San Antonio has to deal with half the season going day games on Sunday. And then the other half, they go 6 o'clock when we start the second half of the season. That one is hit high in the air and up in center as the center fielder will make the play for out number 2. You know, Texas heat, yes, it does get brutal during the time of the year. But so far, everybody should be very alert of coming to the ball game tomorrow, because it is going to be hot. For San Antonio, temperatures could definitely hit 100 by tomorrow. So here's Olivier Basabe, 2-run shot. And that was back in the first inning, and that one hit high in the air, up in center. Will make the play, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And we head to the top half of the 7th, and San Antonio leads by 5-0. Jose Caballero 0 for 2 and 2 flyouts.
The third baseman, Jose
So far tomorrow's temperature is 96 degrees, 4 more to 100. So gotta make sure you guys are staying hydrated. Make sure you have your electrolytes. And so far, so good. Make sure you guys do that. Up there, Rodriguez cannot make the play. And that's no balls and 2 strikes. Jesse has 8 Ks. We need your help. Get him to 9. And we have 1 more to 10 Ks of breakfast. Up there in right field is Joshua Mears. And he makes a play for out number 1. And now here is Marcus Wilson. He is 0 for 2, a pop out and a ground out. Pitch here. And that one in for a strike, and the count now 0-1. Looking for 9 Ks in the 10 breakfast on the bun challenge. And that one is outside. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Whataburger, proud sponsor of San Antonio Missions Baseball. It is served hot and fresh 24/7. That is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through the work week. And that one a swing and a miss, and the count now is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gotta say, Sean's doing really well. He's up 77, worked 7.5 innings of play. And looking for strikeout number 9. And a swing and a miss. And there is 9 strikeouts. 9 Ks. And we are looking for 1 more. Tanner Kierwer could be that 10th K for breakfast. Kierwer coming in. He is 0 for 2 and takes a cold strike 1. So far, Shelton's last year had 539 strikeouts. No wonder he's a guy for the job here tonight. Here's a 0-1, and that one hit high in the air, up in left center, and that will get down for a base hit. So that's a 2-out single. And that's going to bring in Alberto Rodriguez. Rodriguez coming in, and here is the pitch in for a cold strike. Looking for 10 Ks for breakfast from Whataburger. He is 1 for 2, single in the 3rd. That is Rodriguez. And that one hit high in the air. Up in center is James Wood as he makes the play. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left. And we go to the bottom half of the 7th, and the Missions lead it by 5-0. Thomas Malone is 1 for 2, single in the 1st inning, as we head for the bottom half of the stretch inning. Boy, nighttime coming in. The stadium lights illuminate the field. It's a good thing when you come in and have a game here in the evenings. We got some activity in the Arkansas bullpen. So far, a righty and a lefty warming up. And that one is hit high in the air, up in left field, as the left fielder will make the play. And there is out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Michael.
So that'll bring in the catcher, Michael Cantu. He is 0 for 2, a line out and a ground out. So far, just a beautiful night for baseball, and we do have a little bit of daytime and little pinks and a huge dark purple just right on the horizon. Here's the pitch, and that one hit high in the air, up in center, and that will make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now that'll bring in the shortstop, C.J. Abrams, 0 for 2. Hit by pitch and a run that came in across the score. Pitch here. And that one right to second. And right to first, as that will do it for this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on as we go to the top half of the eighth. And San Antonio leads this game 5-0. 0 for 2 is strikeout in the lineout. That is Joseph Odom coming up to the plate now. Looking for 10 Ks for breakfast. And in for a cold strike. So in the count now is 0-1. Hopefully Jesse could get the task done. He could try to get that 10K for breakfast. And that one hit high in the air, and that one is out to the center fielder as he makes the play.
Now batting, shortstop, Patrick.
So Patrick Frick coming in. He is 1 for 3, a double in the 6th. So far, so good. The pitch here in for a cold strike. And the count now is 0-1. We're in the top half of the 8th inning. So far, it is near 9 o'clock. Here's the 0-1, and that one hit high in the air. Up in left field is Tyler Malone as he makes the play. And that is right there. Justin Levy, 1 for 3, single in the 3rd. Is that Tyler Malone or Thomas Malone? I do believe his name is Thomas. If I stand corrected, please correct me, Bob. Yes, I will be doing that as well. And that one lined up in the right field, and that gets in for a base hit. So far, so good on that one as he delivers a hit. And now here is Jack Larson. Larson could come in and be the 10th K for breakfast. We got 9 so far. All we need is 10 Ks for breakfast, courtesy of Whataburger. 11,915 fans tonight here in this 5th of the 6-game series. And that one is in for a cold strike too. Looking for 10 complete Ks. Last pitch for Jesse Schultens could be his last one. Pitch here outside, and the count now is 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And that one hit high in the air. Up there is right field Joshua Mears as he makes the play to win this half inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, we have a San Antonio lead, 5-0. Colin Colbert coming in, 6'1", 185 pounds. Greeting up CJ Hinojosa, 1 for 3, single and a run. Don't forget tomorrow's game, 1 o'clock, our first pitch. As we wrap up a 6-game set with the Arkansas Travelers. So far, Arkansas Tuesday night goes home and they play the Northwest Arkansas Naturals there in North Little Rock. So right there, that will be no balls, 2 strikes. Glad to see the Travelers. I mean, we didn't get to see these guys since 2018, so basically these guys coming in fresh, but so far they need to come in and start winning some ball games. That's going to bring in Joshua Mears. Mears coming in. Looking pretty good here tonight, and that one is in for a cold strike. Reed Morgan and Ben Oshoko coming in. 1 away. Joshua Mears, the right fielder. Down the pitch, and a swing and a miss, and the count now is 0-2. So far, we get to the top half of the 9th inning. After this half inning, Arkansas will be down to their final 3 outs of play, and that one is a strike 3 called, and that will be 2 away. So there'll be a new arm for San Antonio to wrap this one up tonight. And now here is James Wood. So Wood is coming in, and here's the pitch. That one is fouled and away, and the count now 0-1. Then we get to the top half of the 9th inning after this. But first, before we do that, we have our break. And that one hit high in the air, up in right field, makes the play, and that is 8 complete on this Saturday evening. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And we go to the top of the 9th. San Antonio leads the ball game by 5. We're back here right after this, as we have our proud sponsors, as we have our first ever break of tonight. Back for more right after this. Well, we are about ready to go for the top half of the 9th inning.
Leading off for Arkansas.
And we are going to see a mound visit by the manager. And so far, we are about ready to see a pitching change here tonight.
Your attention.
So Reggie Lawson coming in, a Californian-born right-hander.
38. Reggie.
And a safe situation for Reggie tonight. 6'4" and 205 pounds. Coming in tonight. Still have the 9 Ks, looking for 10. Reggie Lawson could get the job done. Here's the pitch to him. And in for a cold strike 1. Arkansas of the night down to the final 3 outs in this game. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch, and that one is hit high in the air, and the count now 0-2. Final game of the 6-game set, also of the 2 ball clubs tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow is Kids Sunday Fun Day, presented by Fiesta Texas of Six Flags. Oh yes, we did forget to do the promotionals tonight. We do have post-game fireworks presented by Kellogg. So, to all fans, make sure you guys come out. Stay after the ball game, because we got the best, and I'm saying it, the best, courtesy of the Kellogg Auto Group. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's to Darrell Gomez. Pitch. And that one is fouled off, and the count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 5-0 shutout. San Antonio, 5 runs, bottom of the first inning. Swing and a miss, and there is 10 Ks for breakfast from Whataburger.
Now batting, third baseman.
So everybody gets a coupon for that free breakfast. Thanks by that Reggie Lawson strikeout. And that is going to bring in Jose Caballero. And right there, and bunt attempt as he breaks the plane for a cold strike 1. 0 for 3, fly out in the 7th. So far, gotta say, pretty nice. Pretty nice is coming out to the ball game and enjoying a beautiful Saturday night. So no balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. And that one hit high in the air. Hinojosa going after it. And he makes the play out there and right. So far, so good. Missions, one more out from winning another ball game. Arkansas totally outnumbered in a good pitching duel. Marcus Wilson, he is 0 for 3, a strikeout in the 5th inning. Pitch here. And that one hit to Basabe. And right to first, and that is the ball game. Make that 5 complete wins in a 5-game winning streak. And guys, these guys are hitting a new world record. Gotta say that 5 runs in the bottom of the first coming good and clean, and all were earned. And so far, don't forget to follow us here on the show for the latest news and updates on Facebook and Twitter as well. So the missions tonight win number 20 in this game.
Our final line score. First for the victorious missions. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Travelers, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so tonight, this ball game wraps up. And gotta say, it was a pretty good one. Well, fans, are y'all ready for fireworks? Because evidently, Kellogg Auto Group presents our fireworks show here tonight. So sit back, relax, and here's the best fireworks show.